Hey, hope you're all doing okay. Today I am standing by my garage to talk to you about this little beauty. This is the Veneziano Nereide Bronzo. Not just beautiful to say, but it's a beautiful watch. Now, who are Venezianico? Well, they're from Venice, and they are exceptionally good at making very beautiful watches for, I would say, reasonable prices. But in this case, have they done something interesting? Because I like something interesting. Don't we all? Aren't we just getting a bit bored of all the same old stuff you see nowadays? Is this interesting enough? Well, that's what we're here to discuss. Because you see, the first interesting thing about this watch is not just that Venice is a cool place, it's just my little story about Venice. I've been there once and I have fond memories. I went with a group of friends when I was about 16, so that was a very long time ago. But two standout things. One, a pigeon shat on me, which apparently is good luck. But secondly, that's a load of bullshit because it wasn't good luck because I developed tonsillitis, which kind of ruined the rest of my trip. Can you get tonsillitis from pigeon shit? Now, back to what's actually interesting about this watch is that it's made with a different type of bronze. I know we've seen lots of bronze watches over the years. The main thing that's interesting about this bronze watch is instead of it being tin bronze, we know when that patinas, it goes kind of a muddy brown and very green colour and it just looks dirty. This watch, however, has got a lovely blend of aluminium in there, so it's a different blend of bronze. I didn't know this existed. This is new to me. And the interesting thing about that is that when it patinas, it goes more of a goldy reddish colour. So something unique and different. Still has all the same benefits and properties of bronze, such as extremely resistant to salt water and things like that. And the patina, as it builds, actually helps protect the metal, make it further resistant to salt water ever more. So for me, that was a big plus. And as it's such a skinny little bugger, it's not actually that heavy. So if you don't like bronze because of the weight, don't worry. Now, speaking of skinny, how skinny is it? Well, it's less than 12 millimeters. It's actually just under 11. This is a skinny automatic watch. Now, when I say automatic, we've got a Miyota 5 Hz movement. This is a good Miyota movement. It's a step up from their entry-level kind. Very popular in these micro brands now. I'm glad they put it in this. Wish it was a Swiss movement, but you know what? I'm falling in love with these Miyotas even more because they're so reliable and keep very good time. Other key spec things, it's about 46 mil long. That is not very long. We're talking stubby little territory when it comes to that length. And the case size is only 39. We are talking pretty much sweet spot territory for all these dimensions. Length, width, height, they all add up to this being a very wearable, comfortable size. And even though it's made of bronze, it's a nice weight and it feels so comfortable on the wrist. Other delicious features are the fact it's got lume, really nice lume, BGW9, gorgeous blue glow there. And they've also put it in this also made of bronze bezel insert, so you've got really good lume, excellent movement, sapphire crystal with a slightly blue AR coating, and just overall lovely use of materials and specification. Then we move on to the strap, FKM. It's a really good quality strap and it's personalized as well with the lovely Venezianico logo, and you've got also matching hardware. This is the black dial version. They do one with a white dial, or ivory as they call it, with a white strap. I had the choice of either to share with you guys, but I decided to stick with the black because I think it'll go with more things that I wear, i.e. I am boring. And you are still getting a 200-meter dive watch with a screw case back, some lovely detailing in here with some Venetian culture referenced on the back. Far more detail about that on the website. And what is also interesting when I talk about wanting to have more interesting watches is Venezianico actually assemble their watches in Venice. They have a workshop there. I know some of the components may very well be made in other countries. They don't say where, possibly China. It really doesn't matter. 99.9% of micro brands that can sell a watch at an affordable price that we're willing to pay do that. But this watch has been designed, engineered, developed, assembled and marketed all from Italy. And that for me is enough. And some things which make this further more interesting is the fact it has that clever blend of modernity and vintage charm. Gilt text on here where it says Nereide, the Venezianico as well. Then you've got the applied Venezianico logo just beneath the 12, the gilt baton indices and these gorgeous hands, all very well finished I might add. Really crisp edges to the hands and the indices, they're crisp and they're polished and they catch the light beautifully and they feel like the exact same tone as the lighter colour bronze, and that's clever because I know the bronze will patina over time and the indices won't, but I think they're going to work together still for a long time and they're always going to catch your eye and look absolutely gorgeous. Screw down crown with that lovely Venezianico logo on there as well. So all the details have been done right and you get just a little bit of polishing here on the chamfers just to break up the overall brushed aesthetic. It's a tall watch But because it's bronze and it almost looks like gold, it also has a lovely jewellery effect. I mean, a watch is effectively jewellery, but this is still a tall watch. It still has all those practical elements, which make it a tough, go anywhere, do anything watch. It's going to age gracefully with you over time, but it's also going to remain beautiful. And you can already see, just from the handful of times I've worn this and got a little bit sweaty, the patina has already started to develop. And if I show you the side, you can see it's just starting to just get a bit more dull and get some smatterings of just life in it. And that's what I love about this watch, and bronze as well, is it just develops and adds character the more you wear it. And another gorgeous detail is this marker at the 12, this triangle. The fact that's black, contrasting and complementing with the black on the rest of the watch, it's just really nice. It's such a clever little design detail, which I love. And that's the other thing which is just lovely about a uniquely designed watch. It's not an homage watch. It's got its own identity. It's got its own flair. It's got its own lovely things which just make it interesting. This is a tricky one. If I just talk constantly positively about this watch, and the fact it was sent to me for free, I'm going to sound like a massive shill, aren't I? But truth be told, it's one of those annoying catch-22 situations. I can't complain that much about it, other than the price. Even though I got it for free, if I was to pay, your 700 to 800 euros, which is what this would cost you, I would stump up the money, because I think it's gorgeous, unique and interesting enough, with enough of a unique backstory to the brand and the fact it is an Italian watch and is assembled in Italy and designed and all that stuff. I would invest into that because I am looking for interesting watches. That is my major criticism, it is quite expensive, but you're getting what you pay for. It is a beautifully made watch. Other criticisms, maybe for this amount of money, would a Miyota be appropriate? Well, obviously it is, because that's what you got, but I think maybe a Swiss movement would be nice. But don't forget, this company is on the up and up. They've done their own in-house movement, and it's in a watch which has basically sold out as quick as they could get it on the website. And that is a sign that they are doing some amazing things. So what do you think about this watch? Do you think it's amazing? Do you think they're on the up and up and there's some exciting things to come? Because this watch is already awesome. What have they got up their sleeve? Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you think of this video, because I really value your feedback and I want you to subscribe. It's free, helps the channel grow, it's a winner all round. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye for now.